Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm outside the Sophies grocery store and I have a few things to pick up, and one of my lovely subscribers suggested that I should do sometime a Canadian sort of grocery haul. I know all my hauls are like Canadian, but like basing them on products that maybe are available here in Canada and not necessarily in the States or elsewhere. Some of them probably won't be, they might be just different brands, and but you probably could get the same stuff. But anyway, I'm babbling. So I thought that might be fun. So I have a few other things to pick up as well, but I'm going to go in and I figured, well, let's go to the Sophies one because that is an Atlantic Canada grocery store. It started in New Glasgow, Stellarton area of Nova Scotia, and it's spreading out across Canada now, but yeah, I said, well, let's go there to pick up some of the stuff, and so it'll be Canadian all around. Alright guys, so I'm back, and as you can see, there's a lot of snacky related stuff in this haul. But there's two little sections I have. This section here is Canadian centric sort of base stuff. Now, I'm not saying that some of this stuff is not found in other parts of the world, but it's probably harder to find maybe some of these things in the States. If you can find them, you can let me know. But anyway, this one's kind of the Canadian centric, and there's a lot of stuff that's made here that's actually made locally. So I'll show you that as well. All right, so we will start here. These are the snack pack though, so I thought it would be good for lunches whenever I feel like it. But these are the Hawkins, yeah, the Hawkins brands of cheesies. So I guess they're kind of like Cheetos. Is that yeah, Cheetos? But these ones are really good. And this is a Canadian company, and so we have those. I picked up some blueberry Greek yogurt, Liberté. This is produced in Quebec. I picked up some Summer Savory because I didn't have any savory in my cupboard. This is Farmer John's herbs, which is made in the Annapolis Valley. So all his herbs comes from the valley, so it's made in Nova Scotia. This is the Terra Beta dried cranberries. Terra Beta Farms is actually just down the road from me. It's not too far away. And so these are the cranberries. Swiss Chalet dipping sauce. I don't know if you get this in the States. I'm pretty sure you have Swiss Chalet, but I don't know if you can buy these in the States or not. So I picked up one of these. I'm not a huge fan of the Chalet sauce in general. I don't know, it's something with the flavor of the spices, but I'm sure my other half would be okay with eating them. This is the Sophies brand of pop. So this is the cola, and it's Big 8, and it's actually made in Nova Scotia, probably in New Glasgow, where the Sophies headquarters is. And to me, it's pretty darn comparable to the big name brands. So they had a fraction of the price. Here's some cranberry juice by Terra Beta Farms, and as I said, it's just not too far down the road from me is where that company is, and this to me tastes better than Ocean Spray. It is so good. It's so much better. So with these ones, they're not like sweetened the way the Ocean Spray stuff is. Katie, I know you guys have Kraft macaroni and cheese, and it is Kraft that puts out KD, Kraft Dinner. And basically it looks like exactly the same, but it doesn't taste the same. Trust me, it does not taste the same. This is KD, this is Canadian, and it's better than just the other macaroni cheese that looks the same. Trust me, it does. It's different. There's something different in it. This is the Oasis Hydro Fruit. This is organic fruit fusion. So this one is juice, but there's extra water added to it, and there's no sweeteners. So it's all natural flavors, and so it's 60% less sugar than a normal juice would be. This is made across Canada, but I believe this one here, or some of it anyway, there is a bottling plant in the valley in Nova Scotia for it, and you know the valley is known for their apples. So a lot of that type of fruit comes from there. This one is killing two birds with one stone. So this is Covered Bridge. This is a New Brunswick kettle cooked chip brand. I really like it. And these are ketchup. Ketchup is a famous brand here, flavor I guess in Canada. So that's some ketchup kettle cooked chips. I've never had ketchup kettle cooked chips because I usually buy the plain Covered Bridge or like a barbecue or salt and vinegar or something. So well, it's going to be trying new for me. I do like ketchup chips, but I just never had them in kettle cooked. Continuing back here, this is some Donair sauce. Donairs are very popular. I think they originated, I believe, in Halifax. It originated, but you can start getting them in certain places, like in Toronto, and I think Vancouver now sells some Donairs. But it is like a type of a gyro type thing, but with their own twist. This is the Donair sauce. I don't eat I used to love Donairs when I ate like beef or lamb or whatever. Well, I never ate lamb, but when I ate beef and stuff, I used to like Donairs, but it was mostly the sauce is the reason why I liked it more than anything. And these are really, and the Donair sauce is really good for putting with garlic fingers. VH Sauce is another Canadian company, and this is, I love using their products. They're really, really tasty. And this is the honey garlic sauce, and so I use this a lot in on chicken thighs or chicken legs. I brown them up with some oil and flour, and then I stick them in the oven and pour a bottle of this over it, and it is so good. Shreddies, I don't believe are in the States, so I picked up a box of Shreddies. I'm not a huge, this is proudly prepared in Canada since 1939. I'm not a huge cereal person, but I'm gonna start, I guess I'm gonna start eating some cereal. Red Rose tea, normally I'd get King Cole over Red Rose, which is also a Canadian one, but I have King Cole already in there. So I didn't pick up any King Cole. So I picked up some Red Rose, and that's going to last me quite a long time. This is sparkling water. This is Canada Geese, and it's a carbonated natural mineral water. I have not tried that before. It was on sale this week, and it's Canadian, so I'm going to try it. Let's see. Back here is a little tiny thing because I do have a bigger container already of maple syrup. But this is the maple syrup that I believe this one is in, oh gosh, focus. This one I think is made in Quebec. Let's see. I think this one's, oh no, this one's in Tintalin. So, why did I think it was a Canadian? This one's in Tintalin on Peggy's Cove Road. So this is actually the South Shore. So this is, where this is Star South Shore. So this is only about 40-minute drive from me or so. Crush cream soda pop. I believe that is something that's not found in the States. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But I used to love this when I was little. I don't remember the last time I had cream soda. But there it is. Picked up some Kraft peanut butter. Kraft, to me, makes the best peanut butter. I don't know if you have it in the States or not, but I just picked up a little jar of the Smooth. What else do we have going on here? Down here is just some butter, but it's made from, obviously, this is the Compliments brand, which is the Sobeys brand. Salted butter. It was on sale this week. I didn't have any butter on hand, so I picked that up. It was $2.99. Another flavor of chips is the Ruffles all-dressed potato chips. Now, you might be able to get them in the States now, I'm not too sure. But it's definitely a Canadian flavor. It's just a combination. You can definitely taste the vinegar on it, and it's kind of a combination between the ketchup and the barbecue-y flavor with a little bit of that salt and vinegary taste. So that's another Canadian favorite there. Coming over here is the Smarties. I know you guys have the Smarties in the States are what we call Rockets, which is like little hard powdery candies. But yeah, this is what our Smarties are. They're comparable, similar to M&Ms, but the chocolate is much better in these, I find, than the M&Ms. The M&Ms, I usually only eat the peanut variety, not the plain chocolate ones, but that's what these are. A big Turk bar, so it's Turkish Delight, covered in chocolate. It's really, really good. Caramel bar, I don't think that is also in the States. These ones are really, really good. It's caramel chocolate. What can go wrong? This is some of the yeast I use. This is Fleshman's Quick Rise Instant Yeast. You can get them in the jars as well. You can get a pizza variety. You can get a traditional kind. This one's the quick kind to make it nice and easy on myself. Picked up some of that. I just pick it up in these packets because it's like, you know, pre-measured, and I don't make enough bread to get the bigger jars. And then I got this. This is a Deep and Delicious. You get them in the frozen aisle. And so it's McCain Deep and Delicious cakes. So they have all kinds of varieties. I saw carrot cake and white cake and chocolate cake and marble cake. And it's one of those ones you just can't stop eating. There's something about the taste of them all with whatever's in that frosting and everything. It is just so good. And then I mentioned this, I think before, is my favorite store-bought bread. This is Villagio. It's owned by Ben's, which is a bread company here, and it is my favorite type of store-bought bread. It's nice and soft. It has thicker slices, which I like, and this is definitely what I gravitate towards when I buy store-bought bread. And then I have this little thing here. This is actually lip balm, and it's put by Nova Scotia Fisherman brand, Xtreme Lip Care. This is the mint variety. You just kind of push it through. So I picked up some of that because we're going into the season of needing more lip balm. So yeah, this is made in Nova Scotia, and it's part of the, so you can see it, Nature Conservancy. Oh, I can't talk today, Canada. You can read it. It's there. So this is a Nova Scotia brand as well, and yeah, it's really nice. And then the last thing here is a couple of cleaners I picked up. I normally do not pick these up so much because they are a little expensive, because they're natural cleaners and they're made locally. They're made in Nova Scotia. They're made in Dartmouth, actually, is the company's based in Dartmouth. Down east, this is the spray cleaner, so it's a multi-purpose spray cleaner, and it's a natural one. And then I have this one here, which is also down east, and it's laundry detergent. So it's a liquid laundry detergent brand, and it's a natural one. So I'm actually going to try to see if I like this one, or if it's better for, because I can get really sensitive skin sometimes. So I'm going to try this one out. So it'll be new, but both of them are on sale this week, so that was good. So that is everything that is basically Canadian centric for my grocery haul, and now I will show you the rest. So this is just the remainder of the stuff I bought. I just picked up some bathroom tissue, some paper towels, some aloe vera juice, some Fancy Feast Delights with cheddar for Layla. She liked that one. Some hummus. Party Mix treats for Layla, some razor blades refills, and then I picked up these. My birthday is actually on Monday, and so my boyfriend will be around, and in case people come in or something like that, we'll have some drinks on hand. This one actually is Canadian. This is the Gasbro Vineyards, which is in the Annapolis Valley, or the Gasbro Valley really, and which is Nova Scotia. So they have a vineyard and they make different types of wine. So this one is the Cheval Blanc. I can't pronounce things. I am not a wine connoisseur. This one just came from Portugal, I believe it was, and I can't read it, so all I know is that it's a blend and it's a white wine. So that's all I know. That's it. And then the other little thing is this right here. I just bought a case of water to have on hand, and this is actually the Big 8 kind, so it's Sophies, Canadian brand, and yeah. Anyway, that is my grocery haul that has a lot of Canadian products in it, so I hope you enjoyed seeing some of those. And until next time, bye!